All right. Let's see if I am really live. All right. Let's see. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Still says I'm waiting for me on YouTube. There I am. Okay, YouTube's just a little slower than StreamYard. Hello. Hello, Rachel. How are you? So I moved my computer to a different place in my closet, makeup room, studio. I don't know what you want to call this place. So my microphone is on its side over there. I don't have any of my lights over here, so it's like horrible lighting. But, and I haven't done a get ready with me in 3 months. But I'm gonna do one. So, hello. How are you? So today I just figured we would just talk about whatever you guys want to while I get ready, and I will give you some tips of wearing makeup when you are 52 years old and some things to avoid and blah, blah, blah. So let's get into it. How is everybody? I'm trying the new virtual background thing. Why is there a big blob over here? This big blob of black. I don't understand how these stupid things. I'm going to get a real green screen maybe. Actually, I need to put stuff behind me. All that's behind me is a gray closet and it's very unattractive. So it's Friday. It's freaking Friday. I'm so excited. I don't know why, because I have no plans, but regardless, I'm still excited for some crazy reason. Actually, I'm excited to hang out with my boys. So last weekend we were in Tahoe and it was really fun. We did nothing but sled, but it was a good time. My kids have no interest in skiing, so we sled and we stay at a place that is at 8,000 feet. I'm getting some of my stuff out. At 8,000 feet. So even if it doesn't snow and it's horrible conditions like it was this year, we still have snow up there, even though there's no snow on the bottom. So we had a great time. So first, I get to do my favorite thing, which I always do every day, if I can find it, is my red light therapy. Red light therapy really is the bomb diddy bomb bomb. So I do this every day. Every day I do. You can't even see it. I don't know about this whole fake background thing. Keeps giving me some weird blob. I don't know my directions over here unless I sit forward. Unless I sit forward. No. Oh, well. There's like a boogeyman behind me. But anyway, if you are over 20 and you want really great skin, red light freaking therapy. If you want to talk about anything specific, put in the chat. If not, I'm just going to go off talking to myself, which I do all the time. So red light therapy, it really, really does work. I'm 52. I don't get Botox. Botox is for deep, deep wrinkles, and I don't really have any wrinkles yet. But that's because I have good genes. My grandmother, when she passed away in her 90s, she had like no wrinkles. I shit you not. And my mom, she smoked her whole life. She doesn't really have wrinkles either. So I say I have good, greasy Italian skin. But so no Botox, no plastic surgery. It's all me. So red light therapy. I'm telling you. So I do this with collagen serums, which I need to go grab one. So you're going to be bored for a second while I go find one. But I have all sorts of gadgets and gizmos that honestly will help your face. It will help lines and wrinkles and jowls and all that crap that we over 50 people get. I'm serious. It works. It's not voodoo science. So let me grab a little collagen serum from in here. We'll see what we'll use. Actually, I just got a bunch of stuff from BoxyCharm. Where'd all that stuff go? All right, let's see what we're going to use. I usually do, I hope you can hear me talking all the way over here. So I'm not just talking like a weirdo to myself, which I normally talk like a weirdo to myself. So I guess that's nothing new. All right, let me just grab. I actually have some new things. So let me just grab a couple of new things that we can try and see how it goes. Here's a few things. All right, I got a few things to try. I'm just trying to put them over here without spilling my freaking soda, because I'm the queen of spilling stuff all over the place. All over the place. And if I can sit down, tomorrow is new hair day. So I don't know if anyone wants a tutorial on new hair, but check this out. Yes, I have lovely little, oh, I don't know about this background, but it's really crappy with just gray behind me. I don't put anything behind me yet. Woohoo! Beautiful hair. Beautiful, very long hair. So I guess I just revealed that my hair is not real. Oh my gosh. But yes, if you think anyone has the time or patience to take care and grow 28-inch hair at this age, you're kidding yourself. So, all right, let's see what we're going to use. See what we got here. I usually do, I do this day and night. And let's see. Balancing. I'm trying to find one that is collagen. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't freaking read anything. I need some glasses. Hold on. Now I need glasses. I'm just a cluster today. All right. Let's see what this says. All right. I picked like 7 different things, and not one of them contains collagen. Like, I'm just losing out today. For Christ's sakes. Dear Lord. My God. These all have retinol in them, but. All right. I'm going to have to go back. Grab something else. Are my glasses and Dear God. What is my deal? This one has collagen with more moisture. Hold on. Hold on. Ugh. I was shit out of luck on that one. Let's see. You won't believe the amount of stuff I have. Ridiculous. Oh my God. I just bought a whole bunch of collagen things because it's kind of hard to find. Well, it's expensive, but it's really, most things don't have it in it. Don't know why. Oh my God. I'm going to have to pick up every single one before I find one. All right. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy. Welcome to my life. It's going to be the absolute last thing in here, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, it really is. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I've almost picked everything up and looked at it. I should have done this before I went live. I know. All right. We're going to do this and this. Okay. All right. I got it. I got what I want. Let's grab it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I got what I wanted. Sorry. That took forever. Okay. So, other than collagen serums, the other great thing to use is copper peptide. I forget exactly what it does, but I got it because I read somewhere that it's really good in helping you keep collagen. So I used to do at night a collagen one, a hyaluronic acid one, and copper peptide. But anyway, it like if you wear moisturizer and have time to do that stuff, like seriously, get one of these. Oh my God, I forgot how liquidy this is. Get one of these little, it's like, if you get it, I got mine at Ipsy, which used to be BoxyCharm. and I get several subscriptions there. So I probably should do an unboxing at some point. But if you go there, they always have stuff you can buy for a discount. And I bought this there, and it's like normally like $100, but I think I got it for $30 or something. But anyway, these really work. They really work. Like I said, I'm 52. I don't get Botox, and I still have good skin. And I do attribute that to taking care of my skin. I have always taken care of my skin. I started using Peter Thomas Roth face washing and like toner afterwards. And if you have never used Peter Thomas Roth products, they have really good products. They are not cheap. They're not ridiculously expensive, but they are not cheap. They're kind of like mid-range. But I started using that in my 20s. And like I said, I mean, this is a live stream, so obviously there's no filter going on here. The only weird thing going on is my freaking background in the back there. But I mean, you can see, that's my face. Don't have wrinkles, and I do attribute that to taking care of my skin. I actually did a live stream a while ago that I think it was like a year ago or something, and I used all my weird products because I'm one of those people who has, hey, Dr. Vance, thought of you doing vertical lives. What's a vertical live? What's a horizontal live? What does that even mean? I don't know. I probably should know because I'm on YouTube, but anyway, I did one where I used all my weird devices because I've got whole like bunches of weird things like this. Like I have one that is a face mask, and you just put it on, and it's like a hockey mask, like a goalie mask almost. You go live. I'm on a computer. Oh, you mean like I go live? I'm on a computer, so I can't really like do that. It just goes one way. If I was on a phone, then it would be different. But I have all sorts of little weird devices. And I have one that's supposed to help cellulite. It's some weird thing. And I tried to use that. And I don't know. I have lots. I'm like one of those, seen it on TV kind of people. But a lot of the stuff is really good. What is the one you're using? This is just red light therapy. It is from Trophy Skin. I got it at Ipsy, and I'm using copper peptide serum. I got it on Amazon. I get everything on Amazon. I live in the sticks. Oh, this is almost needing a charge. But if you are whale piss, aka well, it probably is. But and if it was I'm sure it's bottled somewhere, and I'm sure it's $200 a bottle. They just don't call it whale piss. If they called it whale, I mean, shoot, next time I'm in the ocean, I'll just say, whale, come pee on me. Can you imagine, though, how much a whale pees when a whale pees? Like, I think random thoughts. So how much pee do you think a whale pees when it pees? Like a gallon of pee? Like a drum of pee? Whales probably pee quite a bit. It's cheap on Amazon, like $3.05. Do they call it whale piss? Is it like concentrated whale piss, like first of the morning whale piss? It's really concentrated as opposed to end of the night piss that's more watered down. What do they call it? Urea? Well, they should call, I'm sure a lot of people don't know that word, but if you've ever had a science degree or worked in science, you know what that is. But anyway, this is just copper peptides, and this is just red light therapy. And one of the places that you don't think about that makes you look older is like this little part in here. As you get older, this like gets sunken because you lose collagen there. So if you do red light therapy or any sort of treatment, make sure to put it there. Like we kind of forget about that area when we're doing stuff, I used to too, I would just and I always forget to like worry about this area, but this area, you can see it, like it gets sunken in, that's it's a key place that makes you look older. And don't forget about your neck. I remember one time, I think I was in high school, and somebody made fun of me because electrical tape worked well at night. Yeah. You know what? When I was in high school, I used to put saran wrap around my thighs, thinking that would like make them look thinner. Basically you just sweat out a lot of water weight, but it doesn't really do anything. You feel thinner after you do it. But I remember going to bed with like saran wrap thighs and then putting like sweatpants over it and going to bed and walking around the house. Why don't they just like go to SeaWorld and get some pee? Oh, here's something. So when I turn 40, I'm going to gain 10 pounds. Just get filler. You can do that. Get filler, but be careful. Don't end up looking like Madonna. Let me grab another little device because I got lots of them. Let's grab another one for shits and giggles. Let's see. Oh, I'll grab this one. So, I know what I'll grab. Hold on. I told you I got lots of weird shit. Oh, I'll grab the box. Okay, so. Hold on. Okay, so this is the box. You swear by whale piss? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, my dear. So this is the box. Oh my God. I hate this background, but I really just have gray behind me. It's really boring. So this is it. It's just trophy skin, right? Just trophy skin. Keel. What's keel? Okay. So I also have this thing. Oh my God. I'm going to have to turn this background off. It's really bugging me. But then I have just gray behind me. Where'd my mouse go? You see my life? My life is just a clusterfuck. It's just a clusterfuck. Okay, let me see if I can change the background here. Blur. See, that's so boring. But it's better than I don't get all that crap. What's that? Oh, that's not good. I should add one. Okay, we'll do that later. I'm just going to be boring gray for now. So sorry. Thought you were sharing another creator's house. She has the same house. Well, she probably uses the same green screen though, because that was her virtual background. Because that was the virtual background. Anyway, this is the other thing. Let's see. It is Diamond Face Lifting Therapy Device. This thing was expensive. Now you'll think that he washed it. Did she use brick? I don't know. I used to have where my computer over there, and then I had like this little cool shelf behind me with lights on it, and it looked pretty. But now I moved it over to where this large table is, and it's not very pretty. Okay, let's hope this has juice. All right. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so this thing is pretty cool. You turn it on and it can go hot or cold. So right now it's cold, but if you click it again, it's hot. And you hold down here. Oh, this turned it. Okay. And then I think I haven't used this in a long time. I've been gone for a long time. Okay, here we go. What do I touch to make it work? Oh, there we go. And then this, it's got heat and like emission, like there's all this crazy stuff. Am I shaving your beard? No, I don't have a beard, honey. But this, I just showed you what it is. Well, you know what I've always thought of? You know how they sell soil? I don't know, Dr. Vance, because I don't know anybody who has a beard, and I've never had a beard. Are you a man or a woman, Dr. Vance? Or are you somebody I know? Strangely enough. So there's all this stuff that they now say helps with your skin. There's light therapy. There's electronic like pulses. There's heat. So I use several. This is in charge, right? I use several different things. I have a lot of different things. One day I'll go through them all. You're a woman? Oh, good. How old are you, Dr. Vance? What are you a doctor of? Doctor of whale piss? I hope not. I don't think we know each other. Well, I was kind of asking Harper if we know each other, because I do know a Harper. Anyway, 38. Oh, you're young. If I was in West Virginia, I could be your mother. I had a child at 14. Think about that. If I had a child at 14, I could be your mother. That's crazy. Okay. So I hear the whale urine sends facial growth. Don't think pee sends facial growth. Okay. So now I will use, this is Dermalactive's triple peptide collagen moisturizer. And did you ride a dinosaur to school? I did, and it was uphill both ways. I did. You know, my son walks home from school, but he does not ride a dinosaur. All right, so now I'm going to use this with red light therapy. Oh, you knew? I knew somebody named Harper in another lifetime. All right. Let me see. Okay. So I'm going to use this with red light therapy too. Hold on. I just got a message. All right. Okay. So where did I put my red light therapy at? Oh, here it is. Okay. So now I'm just going to use this with this. So at night, I do this, and my first pass is with that rock, retin whatever. So how long does the whole process? Well, you know, if I'm not talking and I'm not delaying, like on a normal day, I take like 15 minutes. You know, I just do this really fast, and this takes the longest. I actually do it longer at night. I do it in the morning, and if I really, does red light therapy work on the buttocks? No clue. Absolutely no clue. I don't know. I have a booty and I like it, so I don't want to get rid of it. I do have some weird thing that is supposed to do cellulite. It's got, I don't know. I'll use it one day. I tried to do it on when I did memberships. I did one membership live where like I used all the weird things that I have, and that was one of them, and I tried to use them, but you have to use like a gel with it, you know, kind of like a sonogram, but it's supposed to, like, I don't know, it's supposed to do something that breaks up your fat cells and then sucks something out of them. I don't know, but I don't know. So I never used it because I didn't have the serum. I'm curious if urine in red light. I don't know. I'm sure you could Google it. But I will tell you, I'm not putting pee on my face. I'm not putting pee on my face. I don't care if it's good for you or not. There's lots of things that you can use on your face besides pee. I don't know. I mean, if I got stung by a jellyfish, I might throw some whale piss on where I got stung, but I'm not putting it on my face. I remember this was several years ago. There was one creator who said she put poop on her face. She had a mask and it was made with like some kind of poop, and it was a joke, but people believed her. People believed her that she was putting poop on her face. So yes, it was something like that. Oh, and speaking of removing fluid, I do have that. I have hereditary angioedema, so I tend to get swelling. Oh, no argan oil. Argan oil is not goat poop. I used to use argan oil. Now I forget what I was going to say. What was I saying? Shoot. Oh, remove it. So if I'm swelled up in the morning, I have these rollers that you put in the freezer. Oh, I'll show it to you. Hold on one second. Now that you've said that. Okay. All right. Okay. So you're a goat poop expert. How do you become a goat poop expert? So we're waiting for permits because I'm going to put a bathroom at that end that goes into the house and then into this room, because this is like an extension of the house. I can't wait for that. Oh, the bathroom down here. Oh my God. You guys are funny. I never knew people. So this you put in the freezer, and I'm going to tell you, it feels damn good on your face. Like in the morning, if you feel like puffy or whatever, this thing is freaking magic. I think it just feels good. But oh my God. You two are just having a little like romance over there. But anyway, this thing is very cool. It's from Kitsch, which they sell a lot of good products. And then another thing for if you have fluid in your face, I have all sorts of things like this. You don't even know all the crap that I have. So I have one of these, which is supposed to help if you have fluid buildup. It releases the fluid. Yes. So I think I have a shopping addiction, or I don't know. Like if I have an addiction, it's shoes and shopping. But anyway, so I started looking at Temu, and I got all this free stuff on there. So I got a bunch of nails, and you know what? They're good, but they're really thin. So thin that like if you poke a door accidentally, they'll just like crack everywhere. I mean, they're really bad. I like Xanax and whoa, okay, that's a different conversation. I suggest meditation. It's much healthier. It's a very bad drug. But anyway, so what you have to do is I take like a gel top coat, you know, that goes under UV light, and I put 2 coats of that on it to make them strong. So that's what they look like. But I put a top coat over them to make them strong because they were like really, like that's why they're like $1, and on Amazon they're like $4 or $5 because they're like, you know, 1/4 of the, you know, thickness, and they're crap. So, but if you put a top coat over them and make them like sturdy, it's just a hobby. One for my nails. Temu nails are heavy on lead. Well, I'm sure I do. Of all the things I do in life, that's not my first concern. Anywho, what was I gonna say? I live in the boonies. I live on the top of the mountain in the boonies. So going down the hill into town is kind of an effort. So I tend to just slap them on here. But I used to do that all the time, and it got cumbersome to go down the hill. I know it's so horrible. It was so horrible to have to go down the hill and sit in a nail salon for 2 hours, but it was cumbersome. Get you some ginger foot pads. Oh, are those things that suck stuff out and then you have black feet? You know, that I've seen those. It's disgusting where they put something on their foot and then when they take it off, it's just all black and nasty. I hope it's not that because that's freaking gross. Anyway, so like I said, if I'm actually like at home and I need to go somewhere, you know, I spend like 2 minutes on the red light therapy real quick, and all I wear is like primer and some blush and lipstick and go. But I'm sitting here talking, so it's probably take me like forever. But on a normal day, I don't really wear makeup like every day, like, you know. So this is not what I would do if I was just sitting at home, not leaving the hill. Okay, so the next step is primer. Now, I'm gonna just say, when you get older, if you oh, you guys are funny. So try not to wear foundation if you don't have to, because the more crap you have on your face is the more stuff that'll sink into your wrinkles if you have them. And it will actually accentuate your wrinkles, you know, because it's like if you have a thing like this and you put, you know, you fill it and you kind of make it look wider, you know. So if you cannot wear foundation, don't wear foundation. I mean, just use primer. So I don't wear foundation anymore. I just use primer. So actually, this is a really good one, but I'm going to use a different one. Hold on. I'm in the middle of retrofitting my closet here. I've got a new table for it, and I'm going to put some new stuff in here. This is it. When I'm done, I'll do a whole spiel, but this is like, we built it to add on to the house, and it's like almost 200 square feet, and it's got a closet and sitting table and all my stuff here. It's like a little sanctuary. So, because I got a lot of shoes. You don't even want to know how many shoes I have. I think I have a problem. My kids make fun of me. They say, how many of those shoes have you not worn yet? And I'm like, well, just a few. So this is actually, oh, so maybe I do know you, Harper, because why would you say that? If you were new, does this look, do you see any tin here? So I do know you, Harper. Thought so. So anyway, oh, I want to show you this. So this is from Beauty Bakery, and this is called the Butter. So, and this is honestly Beauty Bakery, the Butter Hydro Silk Primer. And this stuff is, yes, yeah. I think you're Harper, and you know, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Hi, Mia, how are you? So what I have down here, so I'll tell you a little story. And this primer is awesome. Like, look at my forehead. Like, it looks, you know, I have a little like zit here coming in. Yeah, you get zits even when you're old. So hold on, I will tell you. So when I was younger, my grandparents had a metal awning on their porch. And my grandfather and I, when it rained, we used to go and sit on the porch. And my grandmother, because it was out off the kitchen, so she would open the window and she'd hand us out these copper mugs, and his would have like an out like alcoholic drink, you know, and I would have like root beer. I can't really body shame. I look manly. Well, you shouldn't body shame anyway. Don't body shame anyone. What? Like, why do women do that? I don't understand it. We should just like be nice to each other. Hold on, Harper. I'm telling a story. So I really have these great memories of sitting with my grandfather and hearing the rain come down on, you know, a metal shed. So when I wanted to build this, I decided that I wanted it to have metal on as the roof. So when you build, kind of, you know, we could either do wood, or I had this idea to use it's actually corrugated metal, and it's not cheap. It's not aluminum or tin or anything. It's corrugated metal. And so we have that for the roof, and you know, the outside is wood, but then on the inside we have this metal. And I built it with that because I thought it looked really cool. And when it rains, it's even cooler because you can hear all the rain on it. So right now, this is just off the house. So to go into the house, I have to go outside and in. But we're going to put a bathroom down there so I can go into the bathroom. And the bathroom will be one of those that you can go in from the office that's on the first floor here, or in from my studio. So then I'll be able to go in through the house. But that, we're waiting for a permit. Hey, Poison Ivy, how come you bought? I'm not body shaming her. I think it's funny that she said she was a healthy weight. And she is, I was anorexic for many years. And that what she said is exactly what an anorexic would say. When I was anorexic, I wasn't unhealthy. I was just vegetarian. And I happened to lose weight to 89 pounds. by being vegetarian. And that was so you totally see through it. You know, I'm not body shaming her, but she's clearly, you know, this isn't about her body. This is about a disorder that she has. And if she thinks what she was the unhealthiest she ever was, and how she is now is healthy, that is not healthy. It's not healthy physically. It's not healthy mentally. So I think it's funny that in order to stop people talking about her body, she makes a video talking about her body, which is just going to make people talk about her body. And people aren't really talking about her body. They're talking about the fact that she's anorexic. You know, it's like saying someone shaved their head because they have cancer. You're not talking about their hair. If you say, oh, they shaved, you know, you're not talking about their hair. You're talking about their cancer. You're not talking about her body. No. So here's the deal. What she did was she came out with this video and she berated everyone who's talking about her and basically said, you guys are just stupid because what I was before was the unhealthiest I've ever been, and how I am now is the healthiest I've ever been. And, you know, everyone just needs, you know, their perception to change because everyone's wrong. And it's like, healthy isn't seeing bones and your hair thinning. I mean, it's not about her body. You know, her hair, like what I talked about was her hair is thinning, her eyebrows are thinning, her eyes are sunken and black. You know, she's got bones. You can tell her muscles have gone. That is not healthy, you know. So if that's healthy, you know, you don't know. Well, Ariana Grande is a singer. And I said in the video, this is just my opinion. I've never treated her. But as someone who was anorexic, spot on. Like if you've ever been it and gone through it and recovered from it, you can just, I mean, it's just obvious. Oh, it's social media. You need to be a doctor. I didn't treat her. So we're kind of getting off topic, but I said in the video, I am not her doctor. I don't know her. This is just my opinion. And welcome to social media. She's a public figure. People get to comment on the fact that she's calling. So anyway, we're moving on. And by the way, I am a doctor. I have a PhD, but that's neither here nor there. But if you don't like the video, don't watch it. That's why there's a disclaimer. It's just my opinion. That I'm not a doctor. I never treated her. This is just my opinion. So if you don't like it, don't like it. Right? Don't watch it. Social media. Social media is filled with horrible things and horrible people. And you need to take yes, I do. You need to take everything with a grain of salt. So anyway, so after the primer, I usually put on a little powder just to set it in. Sorry, everything's really messy. Fax, you're here? What's fax? Well, I never said I was a medical doctor. You said doctor. To be a doctor, you either have a PhD or an MD. You're still called a doctor. The devil is in the details, my dear. The devil is in the details. So now I just put on a little powder. And then after that, I will put on some blush. Now, when you are older, you can be a doctor in English. Yes. So I am a doctor in biology and immunology. That was what my degree was in. Okay, so speaking of blush, things are such a mess here. All right. If you can, it is much better when you are older to wear, you're a Jill. Who's Joe Biden? Is that Biden's wife? I don't watch the news. I stopped watching the news a long time ago. All right, I'm trying to look for my little brush. I can't find my brush for my blush. But if you can, it is better to not wear powder, anything on your face, to be honest. That hooker. I don't follow politics, so nothing I know about it. So when you wear powder stuff, it will sink into your wrinkles and fine lines if you have any. So if you can use like a cream blush or anything, it will look way better. Way better. I agree, people look pale and weird. I know. I look so pale and weird right now. I look totally pale and weird. Would you agree that someone who once suffered from I don't know why I had an alarm set for Friday at 1 p.m. Suffered from addiction would recognize someone in active addiction? Yeah, probably. I mean, you know, I've never been on that side of things, so I don't know. But I just know as someone who I can spot the difference between someone who's just naturally thin and who's dieting to be thin and who's lying about it. Because I just know the way that mindset works. Because being, having an eating disorder, you have to do, a lot of covering up. Why you're not eating certain things, blah, blah, blah. So I just know all the little tricks and tips and stuff like that. That's why she kink shame the taco belly. I don't know what that means. I'm just wondering, since I heard someone in her cup. I know. So I had a good, she was supposed to be my best friend. And so she started a rumor about me. No, it doesn't. No. And if you're large, it doesn't mean you're not. That's one of the common mindsets is if you're thin, if you're overweight, you can't be anorexic, because to be anorexic, you have to be thin. There are a lot of anorexics who are overweight, because they will binge for a day and then starve themselves for 4 days. So they still have the mindset of anorexic, but they're not 89 pounds. So when I was first into my eating disorder, I had a boyfriend who ended up being my first husband, and he took me to a doctor. And at the time, I wasn't eating, I was, starting my process. So I was 108 pounds, which for me is right where I start not looking good, And so he looked at me and he weighed me and he said, "Oh, you're still in, a normal weight range," because I was right on the precipice. "So you're fine." So because I didn't look anorexic, he was and this was in the 90s. So, I didn't get any help, but, so you don't have to be scary thin to be anorexic, and you don't have to be, you can be big and still be anorexic, and you can be skinny and not be anorexic. But there are some telltale signs when you're thin. When you're anorexic, you grow this little peach fuzz almost. And it's your body's way of keeping you warm. So, and I've seen in pictures, she has this little peach fuzz. And if you're just thin, you don't get peach fuzz. You only get that because you're getting malnourished. And, the sinking of the eyes and just the way, skinny people, they're skinny, but their bones aren't jutting out. They still have muscle over their bones. They're just thin. They don't have a lot of, a fat layer, but they still have muscles to protect their, there's a certain look, But anyway, going back to the other thing. So I had this best friend on here, and she really was, she really was out to get me the whole time. So she started this rumor about me. And, of course, it's social media. So, gossip. So every single person who's tried to tear me down goes for that and says that, which, it's totally ridiculous, but, whatever. That's what people say. So, but no, clearly, I don't think so. But anyway, so, yeah. So the other thing, remember when you were young and you go, and you put your blood, you know, so now your little is farther down. So don't put it like where I used to put it would be here. You don't want to put it there. You want to put it a little bit above there. This is hard because I'm like the opposite way. So you don't want to figure out. So if I did it that way, I would be here, but you don't want to do that. You want to go like a little higher up because your stuff has kind of sunk, you know? So what used to be here is now here. So don't do that trend where you would put it, you know, in that spot. You want to do it a little bit above. Gosh, I forgot how weird this is to do this into a camera instead of a mirror. So you kind of put it above, like on your little cheeky cheeks, kind of, right? So I do there, and then I do down the side, and then I do here. Okay, and then where did I just put it? I just set it down. Oh, here it is. I lose things all the time. We call it my black hole, that I have a black hole, because I will literally put something down and then it will never get found again. Like I have things that have gotten lost that have never, ever been recovered. Never. I mean, they're seriously as a black hole, but the universe just hates me that way. And then you do a little bit here to kind of shorten your forehead, and then a little contouring here. This is really weird doing it into the camera. I forgot how weird this was. Okay, so put on your, and this is cream. This is a cream blush. So if you don't have to use powder, don't use powder, because powder will just enhance any lines that you have. All right, I just put it in, blend it in a little bit, and then I have highlighter. I know it's not called highlighter, but for some reason I call it highlighter. Where did you go? Gosh, I can't wait till this room is done. This is so disorganized. I hate disorganization. It's my pet peeve. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm very much like, I like my mom had a sign when I was little. It was like, everything has a place and everything should be in its place, or something like that. Where did I put, where's my little highlighter thing? I have this whole like drawer system that's going to be next to me for me to grab everything, so I can actually find everything. So I'm on the West Coast. Where are you guys from? East Coast, another country. Dinner time there. All right, I need to find my highlighter because I am so disorganized. All right, I'm gonna have to get another one. I don't know where to put it. So where's everybody from today? Where are you from, my good people? Okay, cool. All right, so this is just kind of highlighter. So I put it here and then here. And I used to use those blending buds for everything, but I've gone back to using brushes. I don't know. I kind of cycle between the two. So as far as what you should use whatever you like. And then I put it's actually bronzer, but I use this kind of in place of foundation because I don't use foundation because foundation just ends up looking wonky. So this is actually matte bronzer, and I've used this forever. Okay, so then I just put it on around everything. And then you look all like healthy and happy again. Healthy and happy again. I spray tanned yesterday, so my body is tan, but my face is not. So now my face will match my body. Oh, so what I was saying before, don't forget your neck when you do things. Like when you do creams and you do makeup. Because I had someone in high school and they made fun of me. You know how people tease people for the stupidest things? Because my neck wasn't the same color as my face. Oh, I just got a brush hair in my nose. Hold on. I got a brush. Oh, leave me Oh my God, I can feel it, but I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Oh my God. Oh, that was horrible. Harper, you don't have a baby to attend to. Yeah, I'm not sure if I think it's that, Harper, because she asked me if I lived in a tin shed because she saw metal in the background, which isn't like, if you saw that as a background, I don't think the first thing you would think was shed. So, yes, she does. She does. But she is not someone who is in my circle of people, so it doesn't matter. But when I saw that name, and then when you seemingly asked if I was in a tin shed, using the word shed, that just seemed a little coincidental. Huh? Delia Whoopoo. Delia Whoopoo, how are you doing, my dear? How are you? I've thought of you often because I just wonder how you're doing with, not having your mom and, going through that process and everything. So I've been thinking of you and wondering if you're okay, because I know that's a hard thing to go through. So I have been thinking of you. You're good? Good. I'm glad. I really need like a mirror near me because this is hard to do without having a mirror. I'm going to grab a mirror real quick. How are you doing today, Delia Whoopoo? It's 1:11 here. Make a wish. It's 1:11. Woo! So, I moved. So you've been here before. So I used to have my computer over there. So then I did have, a wall behind me, but I moved it over to here, which is, there's like a table here. And so this is one of the closets, behind me. And I had like a background, but it was really kooky. So this is boring. So usually I have something pretty behind me. But I don't. But I was talking about how the permit's almost ready and we're going to put a bathroom down on that side. So because right now I have to go outside to go inside. And then I can go into the bathroom and then the bathroom will go into the house. So I don't have to do that. 3:11. 3:11. Okay. I was just going to go inside and grab something. You see how my brain doesn't work? My brain works even less well than it worked before. Shit. What was I going to grab? I was going to get something. Shoot. I don't remember what I was going to grab. Okay. So after that, and all that's in place of, now I'm going to do my lips. If I can find my lip liner, which I remember taking out because I thought to myself, oh, there's my lip liner. I should take it out. Oh my gosh. Maybe I didn't take it out. I swear. The universe loves me in many ways, but as far as finding things that I need, it does not, because here it is. I'm constantly losing things that I have. So are you doing anything cool this weekend, Delia Whoopoo? I'm going to do nothing. I'm doing nothing because last week was busy enough with going to Tahoe. Where is, I'm going to grab something to show you guys, but now I can't find the right one. Where is the right, oh, this is it. Okay. Me neither. Absolutely nothing. I need to clean my house and 2 of the cameras need updated and I'm going to piddle around and do nothing. So, oh, I know what I was going to grab. I was going to grab a mirror so I can not have to, because I can't do this in here. So hold on one sec. Okay. Maybe I'll bring Sam in here in a minute. Maybe I'll bring Sam in. Sam's so big. Okay. Put this over here. It'll be easier to do. So now I'm going to put on lip liner. And I always put lip liner like right outside of my lip line. Just it enunciates, accentuates your lips. Because, you know, beauty should be how, like, whatever makes you feel good, you know? Like, if you like a mullet, even though mullets aren't in style, wear a mullet. You know, if you like yellow eyeshadow, wear it. Whatever you like. Like, that's what beauty and hair and clothes are for. So you can express yourself. So if you like something, even if it's not in style or what people like say you should do or wear it. Like, just unapologetically be you. That's my suggestion. And because that's what I do. So I live my life being unapologetically me. Just do whatever you want, be your own person. So as far as like your face and your hair goes, do whatever you want. Like, whatever looks good to you. It doesn't matter what other people think, you know, because it's your face and your, you know, thing that you want to do. So I like to, if I had it my way, I would have like Bratz doll lips. I've just always liked really big lips. Like, growing up, I wanted Angelina's lips so bad. So bad. But, you know, so I line them on the outside. But, so whatever you like. I don't know why I brought that up. But why not? So, and then, and that is like El Cheapo Maybelline lip liner. Because it doesn't matter. I'm also the kind of person who, if you don't need to spend money on something, don't. But then there are some things that you should spend money on, do. Like lip liner, not going to make or break your style. Buy whatever. Don't spend like I get the BoxyCharm stuff, and sometimes I get lip liners, and they'll be like a $20, $30 lip liner. And I'm like, who are you kidding? Who wants a $20, $30 lip liner? That's like, bleh. Like, why spend, you know? But then you get like a collagen serum, and it's like, you know, more expensive. Like, I get them all on Ipsy, and, you know, so they say, you know, some of these things that I get are like, you know, over $100 a bottle. I don't pay that. But, you know, but that's something you should pay money for. Like, you know, a thing like that, you know, or eyeshadow. You should not buy cheap eyeshadow. It doesn't go on right. It doesn't last long. It doesn't look good. It creases. It gets funny. It's not pigmented, you know, so and that's kind of a rule of life. Like, things that don't matter can be cheap, like the nails. The nails are from Temu. They cost $1.38, but they're thin as crap and they're horribly cheap. But if you put a gel top coat or a couple gel top coats, then they get thick enough. So that's my little life rule. Okay, so this was Super Stay Matte Maybelline, and it's one of those like stay on all day things. So it like doesn't come off until I scrape it off. And who did I just see using that? I saw someone doing a makeup tutorial, and they were like a big makeup person, and they were using that. And like, that's kind of like cheap stuff. I was like, that's interesting. They use the same lipstick as me. So for your eyelashes, if you want them to grow and they're not growing, which mine go through hell because I used to always have fake eyelashes on. So they themselves got trashed. But if you just have like thinning eyelashes, you know, because you're getting older or whatever, this is awesome. It's 4 Chicks. Get in there. Can't really read it. It's 4 Chicks Eyelash Enhancing Serum. It's really good and it really works. It will make your eyelashes. I mean, I was using them and I had like some of my eyelashes like were like stubs because they just got like whatever ripped out or damaged or whatever, and it made my eyelashes like significantly grow. in just a few months. And then this is another one that's really good. It's Avant. I don't know why this doesn't come in very well. It's very blurry. Avant. And then I'll read it to you. Protein. God, I need glasses for this. Where did I put my glasses at? Where did I put my glasses at? Gosh darn it. Do you see the struggles of my life? These are the struggles of my life. Lose things all the time. All right, I gotta get another pair because I don't know where I put those. This is where the universe gets me. Okay, so get another pair of glasses. Okay, so this is biotin, arginine, hyaluronic, plankton extract for elongating biotin lash and brow fortifier serum. So this can be for either your lashes or your eyebrows. It's really good. It really works. So you kind of like put them right on your lash line if you want to do your lashes. And I really should use this every day. I like say I will, but I always forget. And then you can put it on your eyebrows too. But it's really good. So I know my mother-in-law basically had no eyebrows. Like she would have totally benefited from someone like that. So speaking of eyebrows, let's do our eyebrows. So now eyebrows are a really tricky thing because what shape should you use? How thick should they be? Blah, blah, blah. Back in the 90s, everyone had, oh, here was this is what I wanted. This is my highlighter that I normally use. I like this highlighter. Highlighter's better. You know, in the 90s, we had like pencil eyebrows. And then like in the 80s, we had bushy eyebrows. So eyebrows are another thing that you should not go by style. You should do what looks good on you. Like, especially if you're older. Like, don't try and be fashionable. Just try and look good. You know? So, here's this. I'm trying to find my eyebrow pencil. Since I'm so disorganized here today. I know I saw it this morning. I can't find it now. Oh, jeez. Aye. Need to get an eyebrow pencil. I'm having problems today. Just having major problems today. All right, let me get an eyebrow pencil. Sorry, I'm so disorganized. This is what happens when you move things around. It's a total cluster. All right, here we go. Here's another eyebrow pencil. So, normally you should have your eyelashes kind of start here, and then the peak should be here, and then the end should be here. I should do it on an eye you can see. So the end should be here, the middle, I can't go the right way, should be here, and then the end should be there. Hey, so there's that. You know, do no need to block me for asking to unblock my friend traders. Okay, I'm not blocking you. But welcome. So there's that, and welcome, Vent Room. You're welcome to ask, but that doesn't mean I'll do anything. So there's that. Microphone problems. I'm having serious. I need some organizational skills. Today is kind of a clusterfuck. Sorry. So anyway, eyebrow pencil. Get anything you need. This is another thing that can be totally cheap if you want it. But for a long time when I was younger, I did not touch my eyebrows. Oh, this is really dark. This is darker than I wanted. And then when I got married, I had a makeup artist do my makeup. So I remember in the trial run, she did my eyebrows, and I used to do nothing to my eyebrows, like nothing. And I remember when I looked at her, I just looked like freaking Ernie from like Sesame Street. I had these like freaking like moths on my eye. Like they just looked horrible to me. And then slowly but surely, as I've gotten older, I've kind of embraced the whole eyebrow thing. And so I just kind of line them. So, you know, everything's cool. And then I have this cool little thing. Oh, I remember like she was just, oh my God, she was a catastrophe. Oh, she was like great. She came and she did like the before thing and she was great. And then the day of the wedding, she was like 3 hours late. I shit you not. She was so late. And I'm like getting married, like where, and so she was supposed to do me and all of my bridesmaids. And she only ended up doing me because she was so damn late. She was so damn late. Okay, sorry if you can't see me. So then I'll show you what I'm using. But this is just kind of like a powder thing. And you just go, you know, you color inside the lines. You color inside the lines. And basically, like, fill in your eyebrows. Right? Okay, so like that. And then if you see anything you need to tweak, you can use this thing to kind of like tweak it out. Okay, and then, so this is just a little, I don't even know where I got this, to be honest with you. And then, you know, it's just, and I use obviously that light brown one. And then I have, this is the right one. Oh, is this the lip thing or is this the brow? Okay, so then I have this. This is for your brows. It's just like, you know, a little, and you just put it over your brows. You use this side and you just get a little bit. And then you just kind of go over your brows and it just kind of sets them so they don't like go away during the day kind of thing. All right. And then the only thing left is eyeliner and mascara. So when we were coming back from Tahoe, guess what gas was? You will not believe what gas was. It was over. You think the next number is going to be 5 or 6? I had Brooke Shields type. Oh, those are pretty. She had, oh my gosh. Well, did they grow back? Because a lot of people say like they pluck their eyebrows and they never grew back right. I mean, I used to have in the 80s, I had huge eyebrows. There was like a freaking caterpillar over my eyes. And then in the 90s, I had super thin eyebrows. And a lot of people said like once they went to the thin, they never came back, but mine came back just fine. So I don't know. Okay. What was I going to say before that? So when we were coming back from Tahoe, gas was over $6. $6. They didn't? Ugh. You know what? You should use some of that brow serum because that's seriously like, you should try it. That might work. I could send you some. I think I'm going to get some in my next BoxyCharm thing. Email me. I'll mail it to you. So gas was over $6 a gallon. $6 a gallon. I mean, it's a little over 5 here. It's like 5.39 or something here. But it was like 6.29 there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Why? California is just, I'm going to get a different. California is just freaking nuts when it comes to taxes and charging us out the butt. My God, over $6 a gallon. That's insane. That's just wrong. I don't know. Everything's expensive here. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But then again, it is 61 degrees right now. So I guess I can't complain. I mean, it is, I think, the most beautiful place to live. But I might be biased. I might be very biased, but there is a reason why. A lot. Oh, this is cool. maybe I'll use this. I'm trying to find a good eyeshadow. Yeah, $6 a gallon. It's like 29 or 39 too. But luckily we didn't have to get gas. We didn't have to get it. So we waited till we were outside the Tahoe area. Thank God. That's just ridiculous. Like, and we bought the truck, so it probably would have been like $150 if we had to get there. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. All right. Oh, here's one. Okay. So I do the same thing with my eyes, just different colors. So this is just random. I got this in BoxyCharm. So I'm gonna use this pretty greenish to go in here. I might need a real mirror. Maybe. Oh, this is very pigmented. Oh my God. You could go out and be a working girl with that much eyeshadow. Holy crap. This is very pigmented eyeshadow. All I did was touch it to my face and look at that. Oh my God. Okay. This is a little too much. Hold on. I need to get a paper towel. Trent, I'm in love with those lashes. Well, thank you, Trent. Me too. Hold on. I'll be right back. I need to get a little paper towel for my crazy eyeshadow. Oh my gosh. Hi, Sam. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing, my love? Okay, Sam. Okay, Sam. You can come out, Sam. Come on, buddy. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me just take some of this off. That was a little unexpected. So much. I mean, that's like a lot of eyeshadow. Kind of looks good like that, but so Trent, where are you from? What's up? How you doing? Oh my gosh. This is super, like, it's on the brush. It's on the brush. That's why it's so, I'm gonna get my hand. This is very pigmented. All right. All right. I need to take some from here and move it over here so I don't look like I'm going out clubbing. I look like I'm going out clubbing at 1:15 in the afternoon. Jesus. All right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We're going to have to put some concealer on here or something. I just made a mess. All right. You look fine without the eye. I know the eyeshadow just like, I was not expecting it to be that much. It just came out and like, I was not expecting it to be this much. Hold on. It's not going to stay like this. It needs to get blended away, but. All right, let's try and blend it away because it's a little much right now, isn't it? Jeez, like a brick of green on my face. Let's blend it away. Blend in. Ah, so how is everybody today? Little Boston Sklalum. Did I pronounce that right? Sklalum? Little Boston? I remember when I went to Boston, I was young, and I remember we went to a place to get lobsters, and they brought it out to me. I need to wash my hands off because now my hands are coated on. They brought it out to me with the face looking at me. I need to wash my hands. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to wash my hands. With the face looking at me, and it freaked me out. Okay. Hi, Dan. How you doing, buddy? All right. It freaked me out. And I remember I couldn't eat it. It was like looking at me. So I made them take it back and crack it for me and just give me the meat because I love lobster and crab. But man, just like set on the table and it was just like looking at me like, please don't eat me. Please, I had a family. It was horrible. Like, oh, it's horrible. I hope those makeup products and creams are free from me. They are. I get them all at Ipsy, and they all have the little thing on them that says, you know, cruelty free or whatever. Usually says on it somewhere. It does on the boxes. But yes, all my makeup is free from animal testing and all that stuff. Because if you get to know me, you will know that I love animals like nobody's business. I'm a serious cat person, like severe cat person. So if anything hurts the animals, I don't like it. All right, so let me go over this eyeshadow and fix it up, because now it's just gotten turned into a total cluster on me. Total cluster. All right, so this is what you do. I'm going to teach you how to cover up makeup mistakes. All right, I need an actual mirror for this. All right, so I'm using the lightest stuff here in the corner, and I'm just going to go over the whole thing and try and like even it out. Like after a long night of drinking, even it out. Get back on track here. There. Getting much better. Getting much better. Now we'll put some eyeliner on. All right. So, I was thinking about doing a live and talking about like wildfire stuff, because I'm not in Southern California, but I'm in Northern California, but we went through the glass fire and the LNU fire, which both came, very close to burning down our house. And the LNU would have burned down our house if we hadn't have been here and, called 911 to send a air, thing for the fire. But, all right, I'm going to do my upper liner, but I need to use, things are just so messed up here. Yeah. And we don't evacuate. Need to find a better highlighter. We don't evacuate. So I was thinking about doing something and showing, because I have these really amazing pictures of, inside and what it looks like, basically like what it looks like when you don't evacuate. Because I'm not suggesting people, like if you're supposed to evacuate, you should always listen to police and the firefighters, because they want you to evacuate so you're not in their way. And if you don't evacuate, then basically they have to think about you. They don't just have to save your house, they have to save you as a human. And but they know us, and they actually use our house as a lookout, because we can see, 360 of the fire. So, they know the guy said to us, he's like, when I wear this hat, I have to tell you to evacuate. But if I take off this hat, if this was my house, I wouldn't evacuate either. So for the LNU, we were here for 15 days without power. And, you can't leave, because if they catch you, you'll get, sent to evacuate, and you can't come back. You're nervous about getting your lips filled. Why are you nervous? I will tell you, it hurts like hell. It hurts like hell. Of anything you get done, the only thing I've had fillers. But as far as needles in your face, lips hurt so bad. I don't mean to scare you. You're already nervous. Probably shouldn't say this, but it's the worst. It's the absolute worst. But other than, when the needle goes in, that's it. Do not drink from a straw. You cannot drink from a straw for the first 3 days, because you'll be gone and you'll mess up what's in there. And obviously no extracurricular activities with a man, if you know what I mean, because then you're also going, so, but other than that, go for it. Getting anything else done? Are you getting fillers anywhere else, or are you just getting your lips done? I got my lips filled when, gosh, it was probably like 2000, the year 2000. It was when I was in the Bay Area, and oh my God, that it was, they use something different then, and I forget what they use, but it literally lasted me maybe 4 weeks, and it cost me like well over $1,000. It was ridiculous, and it was, but now they use something different. Okay, so that was that. So now I'm gonna put on, this is powder. It's just loose powder. What time is it? All right, and I'm almost done. Okay, so this is just loose powder. Oh, that's a lot better. All right, so we'll just put that on, and then we'll use some setting spray. And then that's it for like, this is like a, you know, if I was going out makeup. Setting spray to set it all so you're ready for your day. Woo! I'm breaking everything, breaking the law. So, but anyway, so I was thinking of doing like a live and like going through what it's like when you don't evacuate, because it's, if you don't evacuate, it's balls to the walls. It's hardcore. I mean, you want to get lip on your neck and chin area? That sounds like a lot. That sounds painful. I mean, the neck is the biggest place that people, you know, show their age. You know, like if you look at celebrities, you'll see so many of them, and they have these perfect faces, and then you can see in, you know, their neck that they, put the powder on my neck, damn it, their neck, like, oh, I can see that you're older now. You kind of, you know, it's like, woo, I'm 30, woo, I'm 60 kind of thing. But yeah, I didn't know you could get lip on. I mean, I know you can get it here, but yeah, that sounds like, whew, that sounds painful. Sounds more painful than the lips, I tell you. Do they have to put you totally under to do that on your, I mean, I don't know. I would think, well, I don't know. Maybe they don't. I've never had lipo, but I don't know if they just do they put you under, or they just do local? I don't even know. I had my boobs done. Obviously, you get put under for that. I don't know about anything else. So, I don't know. Good luck, though. I will tell you. I wish there was something permanent for your lips. I mean, they used to have like, I don't think they do that anymore. You could actually get like stuff put in there, but I don't think it went very well. I think it was like a weird process or something. I don't know. It's weird for people. I do know it's weird, like the first few days after you get your lips done, like drinking and like for the first few days, I'm like, don't kiss me. Don't kiss. Like he'll go to kiss me. I'll be like, you know, because it, you know, it's weird. It's weird. And I drink everything through a straw, and you can't drink through a straw. So it's kind of a little annoying. But if you like it, like I said, if I had it my way, just fixing my hair here. If I had it my way, I would have Bratz doll lips. Like, I don't know why. And, you know, no one else would probably find it attractive, but I would. And all that matters is what I think about myself. Doesn't, like, that's the thing. Like, you know, like, you should do you for how you like. Like, don't worry about what anybody else thinks about you, because self-confidence should come from within, and your self-love should come from within. So don't worry about what anyone else says. You know, if they say, that looks bad, blah, blah, blah. Like, who cares? Make yourself happy. Make yourself happy. I don't know. That's my spiel for the day. So that's it. So that's the makeup. Simple, easy, but the biggest thing, take care of your skin. I have new BoxyCharm stuff coming today, so maybe I'll do like a, you know, unboxing next week and show some of the stuff and how to use it, because the key to looking good as you age is taking care of yourself. Like, you can look, like, I went through a phase where everybody was coming at me saying I had all this plastic surgery, and I've had my boobs done, and that's it. And it was like, There were some people like, oh, look, she got her eyes done. And it's like, no, I've never. See, that's my life. Always dropping stuff. Everything goes everywhere. But everyone was like, oh, no, you didn't. But no, I've always taken good care of my skin. And I still do. Yeah, so maybe next week I'll do, because I have a glam bag and I have a boxy charm coming, and I have a bunch of stuff that I got last month. So maybe I'll do that and show you some new stuff. But Ipsy is great. Maybe I'll put a link in the description, because like if you go through my link, I think you get a discount. Like, you know, if you're a member. So maybe I'll put that in the description, because they actually, right after you get your boxy charm, they have a shop. And you don't have to be a member, dudes, but like they have all like good stuff at like 80% off, 70% off. So you can get, I bought 2 of those red light therapies, and I think one I got at $39, and I think one I got at like $19.99, and they're like $99.99 each. So like you can find some really good products for really, really cheap. So maybe next time I'll pick out some products and do more of like a product showcase of recommendations, because I've used everything, and there are definitely ones that are better than others. And I have the bottle in there, but I'll bring that. But I recently got this moisturizing serum that had collagen in it, that honest to God, like you put it on and you could see a difference without red light therapy. So maybe I'll do some stuff like that. Like here, you know, if you have this, here's a really great product. And we'll go through it like that. That could be fun. And I'll have a better background, because this sucks butt big time. So 1.5 hours is about my limit. It's almost 2. My youngest gets home at 2:30, and then I have to pick my son up from high school at 3:50, and Dad's working tonight, so it is party time in the house. We might even go down the zip line. We might zip line it, because it's a nice day out. And you want to see Sam real quick before I go? I'll show you my big fat cat. Hold on. Everybody likes Sam. Sam, where are you, buddy? Hi. Where are you? Yeah, come here. Come here. I'm not going up there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm not going up there. Hurry up. Come here. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. I'll bring you in. Come on. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? There you go. Sam wanted me to go upstairs, so he went running. Here, Sam. You want your treats? Hi. Say hi, Sam. Say hi. There's Sam. We'll do an outro with Sam. There's Sam. Big, fat, happy cat. You want to go outside now? Want to go outside? Okay. There's Sam. All right. And with that, I will say, hold on, I gotta close that because there's a really big sun comes in. I will say adios. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching, and hope you learned something, or if not, at least had a little bit of fun. So I will say bye. Have a great weekend. I love you guys, and have fun. Most important part of life is having fun. So everyone, have fun. I love you.